Herb Hand, Florida State's new offensive lines coach, has been putting in a lot of work in the trenches for the Seminoles. Specifically now in this video, we're going to talk on the recruiting trail at the high school level, but he's done a fantastic job, as we know so far, through the transfer portal. Also, too, with Gus Malzahn, Florida State's new offensive coordinator. They know that they need to do a whole new rehaul, revamp, everything that you can describe it as retooling that new offensive line for the Florida State Seminoles after a disastrous season this last 2024 year under Alex Atkins, Florida State's former co-offensive coordinator and offensive lines coach. It was just a severely bad and development. I mean, it wasn't just last year. We saw the signs of it, and it just was kind of continuous on year-to-year basis, where you saw some strong talent coming in at the recruiting side, which Alex Atkins would bring in some guys, some blue chip recruits, sometimes some 5-stars as well, that you just would not see on the field on Saturdays. Or if you did see them, it was desperate measures, because what Florida State currently had out there on the field just wasn't working, and it was atrocious play, and it didn't have enough good depth there. Some veteran guys that you would like to see in their year 2, year 3 out there projected to start. Just wasn't the case under Alex Atkins. Now, Herb Hand, it's up to him now to turn things around in the trenches. Like I had mentioned, they did a really good job through the transfer portal this offseason so far, but they want to get to the high school level so they can develop on their own, so they can have these guys grow into being potential starters in their year 2, year 3. And this time, Florida State's trying to make a flip of an SEC commit, now committed to Tennessee, with Brandon Anderson most recently getting an offer out to him. He's a 4-star offensive lineman from Georgia. There's a lot of schools, though, at the SEC level as well, trying to work and make this flip happen. The Seminoles are one of the couple teams here, including Alabama, also to Kirby Smart, and the Georgia Bulldogs are working hard too as well to make this flip as well. But the Seminoles are in the mix here with Herb Hand as well. Florida State going 2-10. You know, we saw what we had there with the offensive line. You were looking to hopefully see some of those youngsters be able to get out there and show you a good product, but it just simply wasn't there, and no development was being made. He previously went on a run at the high school level for North Cobb there in Georgia, and his junior season, he and the Warriors went 11-1 and had a deep playoff run there as well. He's projected to probably play on the interior offensive line. He played at the tackle position as well, but whenever he reaches the collegiate level, most likely going to be working on the inside. He's 6'4", 320 pounds. He's ranked as the number 22nd interior offensive lineman and the number 33rd recruit in Georgia in this 2026 class per 247 Sports. Let's go and take a look at him on some film here I've brought up. I've been seeing some comments down in YouTube, and everybody wanting to see some things visually. So let's see if we can give this a shot and check out some film from Brandon Anderson. So here he is at the right tackle position. Looks like we're going to have him at the right tackle here. I mean, he's a big boy. He is a big boy. I don't have the stat sheet on me, but definitely a lot of pancakes, it seems like, from Brandon Anderson. Very physical, big body. There he goes right there. I don't know if y'all just saw that. I know it wasn't pointed out on the arrow, but he is going to be right down, bottom left, still working right here. And bye-bye. So, yeah, physical. Let's see another play here from Anderson. He's here at the right tackle position, 79. And the Seminoles, I mean, one thing about them, as FSU fans know, the tackle position has been something that has been a weakness for a couple of years. And it was all, ooh, there we go. Going to the ground there with him, the defender. But yeah, the tackle position has just been a massive letdown overall. You know, you thought you had something there with Darius Washington, who showed you some good signs in the year previously in 2023, where he kind of played around the entire offensive line. He was more of a hybrid guy where Alex Atkins put him. He sometimes would have to even play center if Maurice Smith wasn't healthy. But this last year was just a complete fall off from Darius Washington. And then the right tackle was just a kind of, I don't even know how to explain it, really. Just a turnstile of awful play. I mean, you had Robert Scott out there. Sometimes you had Jeremiah Byers, and you had to work with a youngster, with Jalen Early. It just wasn't good. Wasn't good as a product, as a tackle. And there you go and get flung to the ground. And we'll watch one more play here at the right tackle position. And we're just going to kind of work on dominating you here. High school level, you can get away with a few things here and there, but definitely a physical player, most certainly. But yeah, I mean, to me, Florida State got to find some guys that can play at the offensive line position, that can show you physicality and that can also be developed. And that's something Herb Hand, I'm sure, is working hard on here. And, it's going to be interesting to see how this offensive line plays going into the 2025 season. I'm also interested to see, too, some of these guys that we've seen on the roster that we've all wanted to see get developed and show growth and improvement. I'm really intrigued to start seeing that hopefully in the spring, definitely once we get into fall camp, once some of these players have some more time under Herb Hand as well. But the Seminoles trying to make a flip here from a current Tennessee offensive line commit. We'll see what they can do. They got a lot of competition. Alabama is over there trying to get them, along with Kirby Smart and the Georgia Bulldogs. But the Seminoles first need to get a visit first in place in order to start finding some traction here with Brandon Anderson. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below. Would definitely appreciate it. Going to try to do more of these, also improve the visuals, all that kind of stuff for you guys. But learning on the go and definitely listening in the comments. So if you want to leave a comment down below, definitely feel free to. And if you would like to see more videos like this all throughout the off season, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers before the kickoff between Florida State and Alabama. So any new subscribers, we're deeply thankful for. And with that being said, we'll see you in the next video.